The following be a non-profit fan-based parody. Persona 5 is a registered trademark of Atlus. Persona 5 the animation is produced by A1 Pictures and licensed by Aniplex. Please support the official release, or you'll walk the plank. Yarr!
I am Arsene, the pillager of twilight, the rebel soul that exists within you. A metaphor for something cool.
Pillager of Twilight? You're trying way too hard.
Shut up! I'm totally cool. Watch this. See? Acknowledge how cool I am.
Hey look, some keys.
Jackass.
Flying elbow drop, bitch. Come on, brother. We can't let our sliders get cold.
You're lying. I never hit you. You're tearing me apart, Sakamoto.
We're suddenly falling. You okay, brother? What happened to that Halloween costume? I personally would have gone as Oscar the Grouch, but...
You have returned to the real world. Have a nice day.
Returned? Real world? Does that mean that the real White Castle was the friends we made along the way?
Yes?
Oh no, brother. We are back. The school is back to being a lame-ass school. And I didn't even get a whiff of those sliders.
What's this about sliders, Sakamoto?
Kamoshida? Ooh!
I hate this fucking city.
Bonkers.
Some people think I'm bonkers, but I just think I'm free. And I'm just living my life, there's nothing crazy about me. Some people pay for thrills, but I get mine for free. Man, I'm just living my life, there's nothing crazy about me.
Bullshit!
You're very aggressive. Here, have a Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Never mind. Maybe you're just always a bitch.
A smartphone app? A castle? Tommy was so? Do you seriously expect me to believe any of this? All this sounds like is an LCD-induced fantasy you had while watching The Room.
I mean, that does sound like a good time.
Whatever. If you're not gonna give me the answers, the least I could do is humor you until you do. So tell me, why did you target Kamoshida? I mean, Tommy was so. It is true the actions he committed truly were despicable.
Me?
I am this close to kicking you in the balls. I'm just gonna get straight to the point before you shoehorn another reference from out of your ass. Why did you target him? Furthermore, the atrocities he committed were all done in secret. How did you manage to uncover them? Explain yourself. We're running out of time.
We literally just started talking.
Don't fucking talk back to me, you
Oh, hi, transfer student. Pretty ballsy of you to go to White Castle Sakamoto to go bothering to show off. Sliders aren't even that good.
I heard that, you son of a bitch.
And this is your comically large numbered absence too, Sakamoto. Quite the difference when you were here every morning for track.
That's 'cause I was fast and furious. Now I'm just furious.
Okay, class, today we're introducing a new student. He's here late today because he's busy implementing product placement we aren't getting paid for.
Hi, I'm...
Your name's Jeffrey Dahmer, now go sit down. Everyone hates you.
That's the new transfer student. I hear he hits orphans for fun.
I heard he's the one who killed JFK.
I can't hear! What's wrong with me?
Thanks for agreeing to meet with me, brother.
Anything to avoid getting hounded by those degenerates with anime profile pictures. So are we gonna talk about what happened? That Kamoshida guy doesn't seem to remember it at all. I even pulled down his pants during volleyball, but alas, no Speedo. Don't remember seeing underwear at all either. Come to think of it, I don't remember any pants.
You mean that White Castle was thinking of going back and asking for a refund?
But you didn't even pay for anything.
But I feel an emptiness within me. The restless spirit, the will, the audacity to be macho has vanished from my pocket.
What?
My wallet's gone, brother. Those bastards must have slipped past the impenetrable force that is macho madness.
Shit, he's on to me.
What was that?
Oh, I said, let's go back in there and get your wallet back. Yes, Excelsior.
Back to the castle.
Yes, okay, please stop doing that. I think I know how to get back in. Behold. Oh, Ignore that. Now, behold. Fucking seriously? Whatever. Just take my word for it. Let's do it after school.
The following Thursday?
It's something called the Metaverse Navigator. Some old man and his lolly children gave it to me, I think. It must have picked up on our conversation earlier.
Well, it's in the history and everything. Massive cock absolutely destroys small...
Okay, now you're just being a dick. Okay, gotta work it.
And that's why the chemtrails are slowly killing us.
Okay, cool. Hey, Anne, I'm starting to get a little concerned.
About yourself? Don't worry that pretty little head of yours, Shiho. You're gonna ace this. You're totally main character material. The chemtrails haven't gotten to you yet.
No. I'm concerned about you. Well, this phase you're going through.
Phase?
I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I really don't think your mentality that our lives have been a show this entire time can be healthy. I know that getting you that Truman Show Blu-ray for your birthday was a bad idea. I really thought it would help you with acting, but...
I know, right? Jim Carrey is somehow main character material and I'm not? Some life.
Wait, if you're not even the main character in your own life, then who is?
Hey, shouldn't you be at volleyball practice?
Oh, right. Well, about that. I'm not sure if I still want to...
Hey, don't give up now! That's what a side character does, before the protagonist gives them a heartfelt speech and inspires them to...
Oh, hi, Takamaki. Want to practice with my volleyballs?
Sorry, but I gotta go set my house on fire. Bye, Shiho! Have fun with Kamoshida!
What? But...
Meanwhile...
What the F? This is the volleyball team that Kamoshida was coaching.
Cool, so how does that affect us?
They're here, in Kamoshida's White Castle. Wait a minute. This is exactly like what the rumors are saying.
Rumors?
Rumors that Kamoshida enforces physical punishment upon his students, and then abuses them as a diversion just to fuel his own hoity-toity ego. But nobody says nothing about it, because he's the face of the school.
If nobody says anything about it, then how are there rumors to begin with?
It be like that sometimes. Enough chit-chat. Let's bust these guys out of here.
Hey, do you smell angst?
Oh my god! They're not actually real! Conformist! They're cognitions! Merely puppets of their actual selves that only exist within these palaces. God!
I don't know what that word means, and big words scare me. Show yourself, or face the mountain of macho. Yeah!
I can't! I'm stuck, both physically and metaphorically. Stuck in a dreary, hopeless, pointless existence that just keeps going and going and going.
What the F is that thing supposed to be?
What am I? I am but a tortured soul, crushed like a paper cup by the stomping feet of reality's harsh will.
Jesus Christ. If we let you out, will you shut up and tell us more about this porn set?
Maybe. No amount of relief that stretching gives will ever relieve me of the pain of existence.
I immediately regret this.
We gotta keep him talking, or else he won't show us where the sliders are.
That was just a ruse to get me out. Just like how life is just a ruse for me to keep going, expecting something at the end of the tunnel, when there's just a bleak. Make them away downtown.
Thank fuck.
I'm not playing with you anymore. You're a meanie.
Huh? Was that a persona?
We're slowly inching towards you. You better watch out.
Let's get out of here before they cut away to us already on the floor. Damn it!
It's that rat bastard Kamoshida! And he's wearing that Tom-ass cape again.
Don't you listen? That's not the real Kamoshida. All of his hidden desires have taken form in this hideous sex dungeon. This is the world of his heart, his true desires, with that Speedo-wearing twat at the center. That's Kamoshida's shadow!
We meet again, Sakamoto. Still hiding under that wrestling facade, I see. Anyway, how's your sex life?
Is that literally the only room quote you know?
Why don't you ask the track traitor? He who acted in violence, putting an end to his teammates' dreams. All because I said a little something about his mommy wommy.
A little something? You called her a hooligan. It's worse than all slurs combined.
Like I care now. All that little punch did was give you a platform to break your leg, call it self-defense, and close the drag team. Now nobody likes you. All people see you as now some ruthless delinquent with an anime profile picture. Especially the drag team. After all, you crushed all their dreams. How does that make you feel, Sakamoto? Sad. You go cry. Cry for me, Sakamoto. Drop to your knees and cry.
Okay. Find me. This bastard's the reason I can't run anymore. I suddenly care about that now. Running was my passion, my will to live.
Aren't you supposed to be a wrestler or something?
I've just been playing that up as a distraction. To make me forget about everything I lost because of him. Yeah.
Damn, that's deep.
And shut your ass up. You'd say that a Hallmark card is deep too.
His old school is mine to control. Once I'm done with these two, you're next on my shit list. I can do whatever the hell I want. The girls are my bitches and the boys are my toys.
This is not the madness that I signed up for.
Well, go comfort him.
Jesus, you again. What are you, the morality fairy? Why? Why should I? We're all gonna die here anyways. What difference does it make that I start giving a shit now?
Listen, Caruso.
Amamiya.
Just because things look bleak doesn't mean that things are completely hopeless. There's still a chance for you to take back what's yours. To stomp on the unfairness of the society that we live in. To make it better. So you don't have to be a reclusive shit who stays inside all day and masturbates. Don't you want to take that chance?
Take back what's mine? I do enjoy things that belong to me. Fine, whatever, I'll try. Hey, are you just gonna take what he's saying to you? What happened to, what was it? Macho Madness? Yeah, that thing that you never shut up about. What happened to that?
You're right. I may not be able to save my own reputation, but I can save something even better. The ideology of Macho Madness. Yeah! You ain't nothing but a tool, Kamoshida. You aren't getting away with your bullshit. I am the Tower of Power. Too sweet to be sour. The cream of the crop. Yeah!
Wow. He's finally screamed so much that he's having a stroke.
God! That's no ordinary stroke, you conformist! This is the cognitive world, where hearts take shape and determine everything.
Was that your attempt at inspiring me?
Let me finish! He's awakening to his persona, the rebellious soul that exists within you. It's kind of the name of the game here, with a 5 at the end of it.
Wow, that wasn't shoehorned in at all.
Blimey! Ye made me wait quite a while. Ye see power, correct? Then let us form a pact. Since your name has been disgraced already, why not hoist the flag and wreak havoc? The other you who exists within desires it thus. I am thou art I. There is no turning back. The skull of rebellion is your flag henceforth.
Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate.
Oh yeah! It's WrestleMania time! Hold up! Get ready to feel the madness of... You are a pirate!
Oh, you!
Step him up, Captain!
Yarr! Shiver me timbers! Pirate terminology!
Verbs them, Arsene!
You are a pirate.
Yeah, they felt the madness, and you're gonna feel it soon enough, Hulkster.
Not the sexualized teenager has anything to say about it.
Takamaki, what's she doing here? Does she actually want you to snap into her Slim Jims?
Oh my god, you're still here? Gods, make them go away!
Like, let's get out of here, Scoob.
Let me go right here. I'm gonna show them the madness.
This is where we part ways. You clearly never understand my pain. Just leave me here to rot and sulk and... Oh.
1 hour later.
Gee golly, that sure was something, huh, brother? Do you think we could use that spooky Neverworld to somehow fight back against Kamoshida? And more importantly, get that refund?
Dude, keep your voice down. We're gonna look like junkies if we keep rambling about this weird exposition bullshit nobody but us understands.
And if what we saw in there mimics similar actions in reality, then that means Kamoshidan students really are being abused. We gotta go back and
deal with that, edgelord? Oh, fuck that. Let's just uncover his wacky shenanigans, you know, in reality, where everyone can see it for themselves, instead of having to follow us into that sex dungeon. Yeah, that's a better idea. Thanks, Ren. Oh, no problem, Ren. You always got our back, Ren.
You got problems, brother.
Oh, would you look at that? Fellow junkies. I thought I was the only one who dabbled in the marijuana and getting totally crunk. Gonna have to arrest them, though.
Abuse from Kamoshida? Who's Kamoshida, am I right? Who am I, for that matter?
Do you think we could talk normally instead of using these still frames to convey the scene?
Not a chance in hell. God bless A1.
Totally unradical. Nobody is telling us nothing about anything.
Must be afraid of Kamoshida's wrath.
If anything, they're more scared of us.
Whisper.
Which they should be, because macho madness is a force to be reckoned with. Yeah. I got an idea, though. I think I know somebody who might crack.
What are you doing? Don't throw me away!
Everyone's been saying awful things about that transfer student. Do you think he's alright?
I know, right? Him. He's nothing special, so why does he get to have everyone's attention like a main character would?
Why do I talk to you?
Because we side characters gotta stick together, you know? I got your back like you got mine. Together we can show the world what we can do. You are next to me and... Hey, is your practice going okay? You look like you just waltzed out of Detroit.
I appreciate your concern, but I've dealt with worse. I've been to Detroit twice.
You got 2 vacation episodes?
I really don't think Detroit counts as a vacation.
Oh, yeah. What's Gucci Suzui? Get it? It rhymed. Kind of. Anyway, has Kamoshida been denied?
Lay off, Sakamoto! You aren't a main character either! How do these rumors benefit you? Don't involve her in any of this nonsense! She's working hard to get into nationals, exposition, yelling! Ah!
Nationals? You really wanna go to nationals with Kamoshida as your coach? We can help you, sister brother. Just let us in.
I can't hear you!
Was that the same peppy bitch from the castle?
Oh god, not you.
What? It's you, the cat! The cat from White Castle!
I'm not a cat! Just listen up! I had to miss listening to Linkin Park to find you guys! Not that I care about justice and change in a world full of posers and conformists, but it's possible to use the palace to reform Kamoshida of his wicked ways.
Are you for real? Yeah, brother, I know it. Does that mean if I can reform him, I can get my refund?
Maybe not. In order to reform him, we must take his heart. A treasure that manifests within his palace. Once it's stolen, their wicked desires are whisked away. But I must warn you, this is extremely risky. Absolute failure could result in Kamoshida, well, kicking the bucket.
Who cares? Dude's a pedophile. I don't give a shit what happens to him.
I don't know, brother. As much as I want to make Kamoshida have a taste of the scorching soup that is macho madness, Wouldn't killing him make us no better than him?
No.
You two are too indecisive. I'll give you time to think this over. Come find me when you make up your minds. Or don't. Whatever.
6 hours later.
For the last time, I'm not paying your taxes again! What? No! You can't cut Shiho from the team! This has nothing to do with this! Mr. Kamoshida,
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 696-969-6969 is not available. At the tone, please record your
What the
message.
hell? Were you eavesdropping on me?
Yeah, pretty much. So, you gonna give me the deets on Kamoshida, or just run away again?
That booming, commanding personality. You're the kind of person that takes charge and doesn't take shit from anybody. Maybe you're actually the main character.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Come on, let's go to my crying corner.
You come to cry at Burger King? Christ, how many more restaurants am I gonna name drop in this?
You aren't the only one being affected by rumors, you know. People have been saying that we're seeing each other, me and Kamoshida.
Actually, it's Kamoshida and I.
Go to hell. Kamoshida made this proposal for me a while back. He had known that me and Shiho were inseparable. He also knew that Shiho loved volleyball more than she loved cool, refreshing tastes of Sunny D. He told me that Shiho's character was too emotional and weak, and that she wouldn't be able to endure being on the team. He threatened to cut her as a starter, but he said he'd reconsider under certain circumstances.
What the fuck? She's actually being serious? No weird voice or wacky character traits? No punchline every 5 seconds? What the fuck happened to that SpongeBob background music? Jesus Christ, I'm actually kinda scared.
That was when he began demanding things out of me, all in the supposed name of keeping Shiho on the team. He kept getting bolder and bolder until he started requesting me to go to his apartment, and then... I can't take this anymore! I'm sick of that bastard taking advantage of everyone! But I can't fail Shiho either! She's my only friend, and I can't save her! I can't save either of us!
Damn, this is awkward. I don't even know what to say. Hopefully there's an abrupt cutaway.
Shiho, why?
And
Shiho!
I'm sorry. I couldn't take this anymore. It sucks so bad, dude. Seriously. The room, too? Absolute shit. Like, wow. Goddamn. Like, not even bad, and it's so bad it's a good way. But there's one thing you have to know.
What?
Sup, nerd? We're gonna take your lunch money if you don't fess up.
Somebody once told me.
That's great, but there is a crowd.
Enough games, Kamoshida. We know everything. This effing nerd over here ratted you out, using students as targets when your little incel mind gets mad, huh? Subjecting them to violence, harassment, screenings of your dumb indie projects.
What a story, Sakamoto.
Again, plenty of room quotes you could be using at your disposal.
He called in Suzui yesterday. Something about being the first to see the room too. I'll never forget the look of sheer contempt in his grizzled, crusty, bloodshot sockets. I can only imagine what you did to her, you cold-hearted bastard!
Who are you again?
Hey, if anything, she came on to me. You boys are in no position to accuse me when you're the ones without evidence. The hospital gave us a call. Dumb bitch can't even wake up. Maybe if she hadn't snapped into a coma, she would have said something.
Snap into my fist, motherfucker!
Don't give him another platform to defend himself. Save it for when you're snapping into your Slim Jims.
What's wrong, Sakamoto? Don't chicken to hit me. You boys won't be a problem soon enough. By next board meeting, all 3 of you will be expelled. Sakamoto, Blackhead Sakamoto, even you, Band-Aid Face. After all, weren't you the one who leaked his criminal record? It's all over the internet, too. Have fun getting a date on Farmers Only now, stupid head.
He told me to. He was gonna take away my waifu pillow. I'm so sorry. I couldn't betray Kamado like that.
Oh dear. Aren't you on probation too? What a shame. You'll be going straight to juvie once I'm through with you. Your futures have officially been fucked by yours truly. Now be gone. I must finish the script for the Room 3 Infinity War.
Gee golly, this is quite the pickle we've gotten ourselves into. What are we gonna do, brother?
Have we tried turning it off and on again?
Twice.
Damn it! I guess there's only one option left.
Flee the country, clear our names, and assume new lives as simple farmers?
Yes. We're gonna have to go back to the castle, aren't we?
Afraid so, brother.
Fine.